So please welcome to the stage Christoph Solich.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi. Yes, as you already heard, my name is Christoph. Some of you might know me as the pitch doctor, but that's not why I'm here today. Today I'm here because I also have my own startup, and it's pretty amazing. And we solve a huge, huge problem. And that problem is that scooters suck, okay? They're uncomfortable, they're dangerous to ride, and they're hideous in the streets as well. However, they're very popular, right? All of these companies raise a ton of money with these like stupid, they don't even rent out birds. I don't know what's going on there. And we think there's a much better solution to the issue, and that is obviously ponies. Because why would you ride a scooter if you can ride a pony? Ponies are super smooth, they're super safe, and they're super cute too. Also, when we started working on this a couple years ago, we saw the mega trend. And you know the mega trend, right? People want ponies. Everybody wants ponies. The biggest show on Netflix back then, ponies. The other biggest show on Netflix back then, ponies. The biggest song, Wet Ass Ponies. The biggest website on the internet then and now, obviously Pony Hub. Also, I Googled it, everybody wants ponies. So we came up with a genius product, and we also came up with a genius brand and a genius logo. None of that crap the others are doing, okay? So what is Pöny? It's rental ponies for everyone, everywhere. You can just go into the app. We have a floating system, so you go into the app, you see the ponies around you, you click on one, you start riding it. We see huge potential for this in big cities in the US, big cities everywhere else, but we also see huge potential in the suburbs. I think this is going to work as well. We basically see ponies as the future of mobility in any setting. We can make it work, okay? Ponies also work for everyone. We have tested this, and it is no problem. Of course, we do have multiple products for different use cases. So we have Pöny X, we have Pöny Black, we have Pöny Black SUV, and we have, of course, Pöny Pool. Now, probably I see a bunch of people in Patagonia vests, so a lot of investors in the room. You probably all say, that sounds amazing, but can you execute this tech? Yes, we can. We are building the technology right now. So we have, in our product, we have a walk mode, but we also have a trot mode, we have a gallop mode, and we have something that nobody else has, and we're really proud of, and the patent is pending. It's called ludicrous mode, okay? I will show you how ludicrous mode works. Look quickly. It works like this. It's pretty amazing. We also have another mode that every product today needs, and that, of course, is dark mode. Now, with mobility, what's the biggest problem? Charging. Thankfully, we have charging infrastructure figured out with our Super Carrot network. Now I see you investors in the room saying, yeah, but you probably also use AI, right? Because we love startups that use AI. And to those people, I have to say, nah. Fuck AI, okay? We don't do AI. We're all about EI, equine intelligence, because that is the superior intelligence. Now you probably say, that sounds amazing, but you're a German startup. Can you even like sell this type of deep tech to Germans? And I know us Germans, we're different. We're pretty different. And we're not that tech savvy, okay? But we have a true killer feature for exactly that purpose, and we call it ChatGPT. Chat is obvious, but GPT obviously stands for German Pony Telephone. That's how we do it, and this is a true killer feature. So how does it work? We take German early adopters that are pretty far along the technology route, and we combine them with innovative ponies, and we let them talk to each other directly by phone. So there's no app needed. You can do it on like a flip phone. Of course, you say, that's really hard. How do you do that? Like, how do you get people to communicate with ponies? Well, there's a secret sauce to it, and it is NLP. And you obviously know what NLP is. That's natural language processing, okay? Now you're probably saying, how about air travel? Isn't that the future of mobility? Drones and stuff like that? And I tell you, we have some pretty cool stuff planned for air travel. Unfortunately, our first prototype recently got into some trouble. There was a problem. But I can tell you the pony is fine, okay? The pony is fine. No problems there. The most important thing for us is our values, because that really sets us apart from the competition. The competition treats their employees badly. And we don't do that. We have one main KPI that we focus on completely, and that is NPS. And that's, of course, net pony satisfaction. So net pony satisfaction means we treat our ponies extremely well, okay? We have a pony spa. We have standing desks for our ponies. That's so important for their backs. That's much better. We take their mental health really seriously. And we also have what we call 20% time. So in our company, the ponies can work 1 day a week on other projects, okay? Just to sort of get their mind right and do something that's challenging to them. We have a very humble new office in Berlin, because in Berlin the sun always shines. But we also have an office in the US, in case you want to visit us there. Now, obviously, the big question for companies these days is always, do you want to be hardcore or softcore, right? Elon started that trend. So we sent an email to all of our employees and made them click a button. And I can proudly tell you, they all clicked this button. And now we're ponycore to the bone, and it's amazing. Ponycore for us even means that my co-founder brings our ponies muffins, okay? He's the motherly type, he does that kind of thing. Actually, funny story, how I met my co-founder is this tweet exchange. I put that out, and I said, hey, ponies involved, any tips? I need a product manager guy, and he replied, and so now he's my co-founder. We also came up with an amazing company motto, and that's move at a moderate pace and nibble things, and our employees live that every single day. Very importantly, our business model is solid, okay? You pay to unlock, and then you pay per mile. But we also have a genius idea that nobody else could come up with, and we call that NFTs. So NFTs are non-feedable tokens, which is a really smart concept. So here is hay, okay? You could feed hay to a pony. Here's a picture of hay. We just call it NFT, non-feedable token, and people pay a ton of money for it, and it costs us nothing to make it. So it's absolutely amazing. And we also have strong aftermarket potential for our product. And aftermarket, we take so seriously that we actually developed our own brand for it. And it's pretty cool. If you just had lunch, that was actually one of the food trucks. So pretty neat. Now, let's talk a little bit about marketing, because we have to bring this to the world, obviously. And you probably think, yeah, is this going to go viral or what? I can tell you, after the last 2.5 years, we need to get rid of the word viral. We want to be bacterial, okay? We're not doing viral anymore. We're going to be bacterial. I think bacteria have a much better brand right now than viruses in the world. We have some advertising planned. We have a very unique advertising campaign that we developed, and I think that's going to be great. And also our influencer marketing is going to be fire, because we have planned this festival. We call it Pöny Festival. It's going to be on an island. Exclusive with a bunch of influencers, and I think it's going to be amazing, and people are going to talk about us very positively after that. Now, we're also talking to a TV station about potentially doing a show about us. So the startup would be called Pied Pony. I don't know how we came up with that, but as you can see, the main character, that's obviously based on me, just less good looking. Traction, we have amazing traction. We have built an MVP, and we tested it, and the feedback was very positive. People loved our MVP. We also did a lot of benchmarking against other mobility options, and we performed great. And we have testimonials, and they just think that ponies are the future of mobility. This guy, I don't know who he is, but he says it's a really good way to get ponies if you can't afford to own your own. And we have this guy who says this is a giant opportunity that he would love to grab by the pony. So we're all for that. Fundraising, that's the topic. The people in the vests in the room are probably just asking how freaking rich are we going to get with this? And I can tell you very, very rich, because I did a tremendous analysis of all of our competitors, and I put it here. So you can see companies that have no ponies and are shitty, and then up there, that's us. Okay, top right-hand corner as you want to be. Now let's talk about financials, okay? We have revenue estimates, and these are conservative revenue estimates for the next couple of years, and we get this graph. The perfect hockey stick that every investor loves. And let me tell you one thing, these are conservative estimates. Now, is this just about ponies? No, of course not. We have other things up our sleeves. For example, we have different brands that we've already developed that we can use in different places for different applications. Because let's think about last mile delivery. Why would you want this if you can have this instead? Let's be honest, the pony delivering your food, that's awesome, right? Now, the most important thing for any startup, we have an amazing team. Actually, this is the old slide. I wanted to show you our previous CFO, Creative Financing Officer. He wasn't good enough, so we switched him out for an even more creative financing officer. This guy just became available, but he said he has to work remotely for the next 10 to 15 years probably, but we'll figure that out. If you're thinking, I don't trust first-time founders, I am not a first-time founder. I've previously built the amazing fleece sleeves. You probably know them because your contrarian VC friends are wearing them. So I think I've proven that I can do this. We also have an advisory board almost full of stable geniuses. And we've been very popular with the equine accelerators in the last couple of months. So we went through a Pony Stars program somewhere. We went to Plug and Pony as well. And of course, we did Pony Combinator. So these were great experiences and helped us get to where we are now. But we also raised some money by selling cereal. So that was also a great idea that we had and that nobody else has ever had before. Now, currently, we're raising 50 million, okay? So if you're an investor, I'd love to talk to you. We are going to go public very soon. We're thinking about going special pony acquisition company, but we just might go for an initial pony offering instead. We haven't decided yet. We obviously have a lot of interest from great investors. So, for example, this guy has been camping in front of our office in Berlin because he wants to invest so badly. But honestly, we're waiting for even better investors, okay? So if you have this guy's phone number, we would love to get in touch with him because, I mean, talk about fit, right? And also for follow-up investments, we see strong opportunities with these guys because they're all over our business model. Now, what we're setting out to do is we want to build the world's first ponycorn. And if you want to be along the ride, come talk to me. Only the best investors need apply. We don't take money from just anybody, although you can give me cash if you want. But the good investors, please come talk to me and come ride with us to IPO country. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you.